So with July 6th, the PC Rust is getting the ferry terminal and some other, whoops, and some other, I mean, in true fashion, right? It just crashed the helicopter. We're going to get all these crazy improvements. The tugboat, the ferry terminal, which is going to link up the other servers at some point. I know that's not going to be in July, but this is technically a new monument. It's marked as ferry terminal on the map itself. And more importantly, we can actually do tugboats now, which are pretty crazy. We'll do some of that here in a second, but this whole monument here is going to be how you transfer between servers. Think ARC clusters, I guess, would be a good way to kind of put it through. Not sure how these are going to be executed. It looks like maybe you'll walk down this, I guess, would it be a terminal? The docking, whatever this covered area is here. And it looks like there's a spot for the ferry boat to actually pull up, which is cool. And I heard that you can actually put cars and stuff in there. I did see some concept stuff way back when, so that's very exciting. And here's the interior. And there are a few pieces of loot that spawn throughout here. There's also a nice phone if you want to RP. Again, not really sure how this whole system works, but it is connected via the tunnel system here in the back. And that is working correctly. And there's like a little door and stuff down there. So pretty nice. Not too much to show here other than, I mean, it's a beautiful monument, don't get me wrong. But I think the biggest thing that was added here, the biggest thing is definitely that tugboat. But check this out real fast. We've got the old Cobalt. Then we've got the MLRS. Not deployed, which is weird, right? Is that right? MLRS? Yeah. Then we have Sir Bradley on the old skid back here. And this is what the tugboat looks like, but that one's not functional. We did find that out earlier. And so let's go ahead and fly over and check out the tugboat that we can use. Hopefully we got everything good to go here. Oh, yeah. There's going to be downloadable content for our next Hazzy skin, which is going to be this diver suit. Also this hatchet, the torch. So we've got a regular hatchet here. Or I'm sorry, this is a pickaxe. What am I saying? And then we have the hatchet. Oh. And then this is a torch, believe it or not. It's kind of the best. I love it. And apparently you can go underwater with that. Pretty sick. Okay, on to the tugboats. I just want to show people this stuff, right? Because I've been playing around with this a bit. We are on testing and staging. And just some of the light stuff we've seen already looks pretty cool. And I know there's going to be some tweaks to this. I'm sure some of this will be taken away. Some of this will be improved upon. But I want to show you what we have so far. So here's this bad boy right here. Again, looks identical to the one that's currently in the game. But we can do some crazy stuff with this. We'll probably just land it back here. It's very big. As far as I know, we can't push it. So hopefully you can drive it off the back. So if you go up here, you can actually hit this back ladder and go right up to the control tower here. And then you mount it, and then you add the gasoline right down here. And it does have a light. I'm not going to move it yet because we want to place some stuff on here. And you might be asking yourself, say what now? That's right. It's basically a mini base is what this is. Look at this. You put a boat on there. Think about that. Oil rig? Come on, right? Come on. And then, more importantly, check this out. And one more. Put it right there. Put a lock on it. It's your base now. Boom. Now, as far as I know, as of doing this, there's no TC access here. We have tried to place it on there, but since your locks are already authorized to you, that's kind of super helpful. And you can go even further with this, and you can add crazy stuff. Not everything, at least not yet. Yes, that's a workbench. Think about that for a minute. You got yourself a fancy boy box back here. You put a lock on that. Research table if you want to get crazy. Paint your stuff. What else? Oh, yeah. And this is kind of mind-blowing, too. You ready? Locker. So think about it. You got a bed in here. You're doing oil rig. Oil rig. And you get smoked. You just spawn back on here. Look at this. That's a mixing table. Make some of that GP while you're gone. A little refrigerator action. We got a full-on base, dude. So I don't know how tough this is. Again, this is one of the things I think is going to get dialed in. We did try to throw like C4 and stuff on there. There is a way to destroy these. We're just not sure what it's going to settle into. But get this. This is kind of crazy. You can't normally stick electrical things on here, and I do believe this is going to change. But you can place these on here right now. Now, I don't know if they're going to have this so like you can connect these to be like only on batteries, but you can't like charge the batteries. You have to do that on the shore. But these do work, and they don't require power, which is kind of broken. Think like mobile Quetzal, boys. This is a little nuts. And I did find out you can do this as well. I was placing traps around here too, shotgun traps, but again, kind of heady because in a bad way, because you can't authorize, so it's going to shoot at everyone. So I guess technically you could stick one on the interior here and get a little crazy with it, but it's also going to drop you. So, you know, it is what it is. But check this out. We did figure this out because this bad boy is kind of slow. Actually, let's do this. Let's see if we can pull it off the back here. And that's a no. Okay, well, we'll just do it the other way. Oh, yeah, check out the back. So when it's running, you got this big old smokestack happening. But more importantly, again, we've got this right here where you can actually cap this entire back piece off with your doors. Yes. You can drive in complete safety, as if we could actually move. I'm going to try to move a little bit. Nope, we're completely beached. That's okay. Is that crazy good? And you can also land on the back of this thing with a helicopter. Yes, a mobile base. A mobile base. You can fish off the back. You can pull a submarine up here. Obviously, you can't pick it up unless you can use like the crane or something. But yeah, with this addition of the ferry terminal, these tugboats, our ability to connect servers in the future is going to make this an even crazier game than it already is. Check it out.